Aloha homies, welcome to this video. Soon I will be in Japan, and I thought I'd share my little secret as to how I choose to go to Japan. Now, of course, the number one thing, hold on, something on the... That was weird. Did you think that was weird? The number one thing, as always, when trying to go on a trip is when to go, right? Always like, when's the best time to go? Spring, summer, winter, fall, whatever. That's the hardest part for me, is to decide what specific days to go. And that's also the hardest to find the cheapest prices, right? So, I scoured the internets and I found this website called skyscanner.net. It's like a freaking lifesaver or some shit. It's like it's a blessing in disguise or whatever. So what it does is it's like a big ass search engine that searches all the other like Expedias and Kayaks and Trivagos or whatever the freak you calls them. It scours all those sites and it basically finds whatever's the cheapest flight that has been booked and purchased, and then it shows that to you, yeah, like that. So what you do is you go to the website, right? It has the front page, it says where you want to go, right? So you enter where you're at, your starting location. So I type in Guam. Then next to it, your destination, you can type anywhere you like to go, or what's cool about this site is you could type in everywhere. And with that, you can also choose what month you like to go, or another special button called cheapest month, and you press enter, and then it gives you this list of like places that's like, it starts from the cheapest available place to the most expensive. So it's an order of price, lowest to highest. So that's how I basically found the price point that I felt comfortable with to go to Japan, which is about $400 for about a whole week. And that's how I did it again. I just searched on Skyscanner. It showed me that April 28th through such and such is the cheapest price found, was $400. So I was like, I was debating whether or not to go, but then once I saw that EDC was happening that same time I was gonna be there, I was like, might as well, you know, I've never been to an EDC, and I can just cross that off my bucket list, saying that I've been to one, okay? So, and it's the first ever Japan one, and it has Marshmallow. Basically, that's the only guy I'm going there for. It's just because Marshmallow's there. That's basically it. So what? And then what it does is it gives you a list of the other sites, you know, like Expedia or whatever, their pricing, and then you click on it, and then it basically ships you to there. So that's how I ended up at Expedia, and that's how I booked through Expedia. And what I like to do is book flight and hotel at the same time. Of course, you can do Airbnb if you want, or you can try capsule hotels or whatever. But for me personally, I sort of try to get the cheapest business hotel I can find. Business hotel is like the in-between of capsule and normal hotel. Business is just like in between. It's like the cheapest, smallest room you can get out of hotels. But the thing is, I like my privacy. So I don't want to be in a capsule or a cabin where I have to share things with other people. I'm very selfish and stingy. So that's what a business hotel is. It's just like the bare bones minimum. It's like just a rectangle with a half of it cut to be your sleeping space, and then the other part is gonna be like the hallway and bathroom. That's it. That's all it is. So I am totally happy with that, and I normally can find a decent one for about 50, give or take, you know, plus or minus dollars a night, which is not that bad considering it is Japan, and you know, hotels are pretty expensive. So anyways, that's what I do. And another tip that I use is that I use credit cards. But the caveat is, it's these promo credit cards where like they give you 12 months of 0% interest, which is basically all you have to do is like, as long as you pay the minimum do, you won't be charged anything extra. You know, that was the downfall of credit card, is even if you pay the minimum balance, there's a percentage of APR that adds on to the, you know, your whole total until you can pay the whole shit off. And so with 0%, you don't have to worry for a whole 12 months. If you can pay off the whole debt within 12 months, you're golden. So that's what I do. I get sent these promo credit card offers through my mail, and I just wait until I want to make a big purchase, and that's what I use the credit card for. You can do that if you have good credit and if you have, you have enough money to pay the minimum that's due. But that's what I do. It's almost like taking out a personal loan, but without having to go to the bank. And so yeah, that's it. That's my trick. That's what I do. I use Skyscanner to find out the specific time that is the best time to go, and then I use Expedia to book the cheapest possible private hotel and flight, and then I use a promo credit card and I try to pay that off as soon as possible, but at least I have a leeway, a relaxing time where, my bank account isn't like completely drained or whatever. So yeah, so if you want to go to Japan or wherever, try that out, see if that helps. And damn, there's that smudge again.